Welcome back to Weather Center Live, 50 past the hour. You know what that means. Time now for our tropical update.
Let's bring in Kim Cunningham. And Kim, hey, we're heading towards the peak of the hurricane season.
We are, and if you look at this map, you know, you're like, wow, we really start to increase the number of named storms we see this week or next couple of weeks coming up, the 11th through the 20th. This is where we see the named storm origins. Notice the western Atlantic, the central Atlantic, and these waves that come off of Africa. This is the Cape Verde season ramping up over the next month or so. And a lot of these tropical systems make it all the way over and maybe even make landfall in the Caribbean or Gulf of Mexico or the southeastern U.S. So this is really the time to really pay attention to the tropics. We urge you to do it all the time, but this is when really the height of the hurricane season is coming up. All right, the exclusive Tropics Watch here to the Weather Channel. Looking at a couple of things. We have the area of low pressure that's come off of Africa. Tropical wave, what's left of Ernesto. Moving here, oh, actually not Ernesto, of a wave or tropical depression number 7 moving west. This is what's left of Ernesto over here in the eastern Pacific, and then we have Gilda remnants out there in the eastern Pacific as well. So there's a few things to highlight, and this is what we're looking at here around the Windward Islands. Okay, number 7, T number 7, that opened up to what we call a tropical wave. There's no low-level circulation. Air Force hurricane hunters went out there and investigated, and you can see at the beginning of the loop there might have been a little circulation, but then towards the end you really don't see one. We're still going to get some squalls coming through the Windward Islands. I was looking at some microwave imagery and looking at maybe 30 to 40 mile per hour winds with some of these showers. All right, the reason we're not going to see much with this, notice on this image, the water vapor imagery, we have a lot of dry air off to the west. It's what the oranges and the blacks are indicating, and this is what we call our upper tropospheric trough, the TUT over here, and that's also going to keep this thing from developing. So we're not too concerned about this. Right now in the Caribbean, very quiet. Actually, you should notice in the Caribbean this time of the year, we really don't see much development in the Caribbean. All right, exclusive Tropics Watch. This area right here is the area of low pressure. No chance for this to develop. A lot of dry air was entrained into this system as it came off of Africa, and even maybe some Saharan dust as well. Look at our water vapor imagery. You can see a lot of orange and black around the system, so really not having much of a chance. And then over here to the west of it as it moves into it as well. So not concerned about this. It's pretty far north as well. Another couple of waves coming off of Africa. You can see the orange and the yellow and the green coming off the coast. Those are little areas of low pressure that come off. Sometimes they develop in tropical systems and sometimes they don't. All right, so that's looking at this one. The computer models move it off towards the west and recurve it, okay, around area of high pressure. Not concerned at all. Eastern Pacific, well, here we have our two systems. Here's tropical depression number 8 that could become our next tropical storm.